All right, welcome to the amusement park at Jerry's World, where you can ride the Dallas Cowboy roller coaster, free of admission. You'll get the most thrills, and we guarantee excitement. And when you're done riding this ride, you'll want to ride it again, but you can't ride it until the next season. That old quote about they are who we thought they were, that applies to the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are who we thought they were. Now this year, their stats will tell you different because there's some improved statistics in the numbers with their defense. Their offense is still the same. They got a depleted, injured, and I think aged Ezekiel Elliott. Dak Prescott is a pretty good quarterback, but he isn't a Joe Burrow. He isn't a lot of people like to give Justin Herbert this already. I'm not quite on the Justin Herbert yet, but I believe Justin Herbert is good. The question is how good, because he still makes some bonehead turnovers. But he's a lot better than I thought he was going to be coming out of Oregon, because he's playing like how it was in Oregon, but at a higher NFL level. Because he has games where he look real good, and then he have a couple games it's like, why are you throwing it over there? But then back to the Cowboys, this roller coaster ride. I mean, I watched this San Francisco Cowboy game. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but at some point, I'm wondering when every dog have his day. So I'm wondering when that day gonna be because it's been a long minute, and it's like that game has so many ups and downs and twists and turns. But the Dallas Cowboy fans do that to themselves. I couldn't believe that I saw in the game this woman literally crying, like a grown ass woman, I want to say, but maybe it was a kid. I don't know. But like they were up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And here we go with Garoppolo. He was trying to give him back the game. Garoppolo's like he almost belonged on their team because he known for doing some stuff sometimes. He a good quarterback, but he make bad decisions at the wrong time a lot of times. But you know, that game had so many. I mean, at the end of the game, I mean, literally, it was like third down. They did the sweep. He got the first down. Then they reviewing it. He didn't get the first down. Let the time go. Timeout. Go back. It's an inch. Quarterback sneak. First down. No, not first down. False start. Got a punt. Three passes, all of them out of bounds. Then a run. Then no time on the clock. Referee. It was just all this drama. And it was more drama even before that. But it was just, woo! Ah! Woo! Shit! Woo! Fuck! It's like, and I don't get into football like I used to because I shouldn't, because it's fucking. I watch a good game. I try to enjoy it. I don't get all caught up into it. I'm not a super fan. But it's like a lot of the Cowboy fans are. And I mean, any game they win, they feel on top of the world. Any game they lose, they in the lake of fire. So it's just crazy how they feel like that. But I could tell from my neighbor and all, because he had a party. I could tell from all the hooting and hollering and screaming when the good stuff was happening, when the bad stuff was happening. And I could tell that it was bad at the end, even though I was watching it. But if you wasn't watching it, you could tell because it's like fuck, shit, and you just heard skirt, other cars leaving and stuff. But I mean, they are who they are. I mean, the true problem, there's two problems that I see, and there's probably more, but we're just gonna highlight a couple. But the the first problem is this, because I believe the second problem, I don't think you can fucking do anything about it at this point. The first problem, but because they do have a coach upgrade, you know, he do some stuff too, but he's better than the coach they had before, Garrett. Now, I think the number one problem is they have a false sense of reality. They are in a bad division. I think it's the worst division. Now this year the one division might have been they coming close. The one with Minnesota, Green Bay, and the Lions and the Bears. But the Bears had a rookie quarterback, which I don't think he was gonna be good, but he might. The Lions are the Lions. See, they true to their identity. They know they stink and they okay with stinking. Minnesota, I guess right now they okay with being average because Kirk Cousins, he's an 8-8 quarterback, so he's 9-7, 9-8 now, or 8-9 pretty much. And then Green Bay, they're the one good team. So Dallas though, I think Giants are trash. I think the Giants are more trash than those teams. I think that Philly, they up and down, but they probably the second best team. Washington's trash too. So Dallas has a false sense of reality. Dallas needs to wake up. Whoever wants to wake up, realize we are in a bad division, and we can't base our like we can't base how we are evaluating our talent based on winning the division because they can fucking win that division without fucking doing too much of anything. The reason they didn't win that last year is because Dak Prescott was out. Dak Prescott's an average quarterback, but he's better than every quarterback over in that damn division. So with him in there, I knew they were gonna win at least 10 games. Like he's gonna win at least 8 to 10 games, and you only need 8 to 10 games over there. So but that's not saying much because they need to be up to par to they need to judge their talent and evaluate it with the teams who are making the playoffs continuously, and in Tampa Bay in there in the equation now because they got Tom Brady. So you need to evaluate it against that. And sometimes it's hard to get everything, but you get what you can get and you just be true to yourself. And they're not being true and honest to themselves. They're just like, well, we win the division and we got a chance. And they keep doing that every year, and that's why they keep getting the same results. Because you get into the playoffs and then you start playing real teams and then you get smacked in the mouth. And even when they beat some good teams, they barely win. It always got to be 3 points at a field goal at the end, or you lose by a field goal at the end. I mean, even when sometimes they lose to bad teams. You know, Denver had a good defense. Offense was a little incompetent, but Denver smacked them up pretty good, made them look all bad. That right there, early in the year, I already knew that was a bad loss. That exposed them because that showed when they play a good team, they really gonna get their ass whipped because Denver was average on the offensive side of the ball. They got weapons, but the quarterback issues make it where they're not a threat. And the defense was solid, but the offense wasn't. They can't even beat them. And they barely beat the Chargers. So I knew who they were. I just didn't know if they were gonna lose in the first round. But the The second problem is the quarterback. He's average. Now it's hard to get a quarterback, so I don't blame them for paying him. I mean, he got hurt. They went through a bad season last year. So your hands were kind of tied, so it's kind of like, you know, hands were tied, but now they stuck with him, and it is what it is. So at this point, you can't change the quarterback. You got to live with what you got. But what I see is Dak Prescott. He just takes what they give him, and because they got some good weapons. Elliott's not doing his part, but they got some weapons. Uh, Today, too, the turnover. I mean, not the turnovers, but the penalties. They were bad. So they are who we thought they were, and it's just they are up and down team, and they're gonna be like that until they have a reality check, you know. But me personally, it would have sucked to had him hurt and then not re-sign him, but I probably would have did that. I would rather be bad than to be average like they are. But I don't know, I'm saying all this now, but like I say, every dog has their day. So maybe one day they win that division, which is sorry as hell. And maybe one day they fucking luck up and win 2, 3 games and get to the Super Bowl. I don't know. But they're not giving themselves the maximum potential. But then again, football is football, sports is sports, and really is just a bunch of bullshit to occupy our minds, and because it really ain't shit. So it is what it is. Welcome to the amusement park. I'm not even gonna charge you for admission. You're welcome to ride this ride and become a Cowboy fan and ride it and go up and down, zig and zag, twist and turn all you want to and throw up on yourself. But you're going to have to keep getting on this. And the only way to get off is if you face reality. So that's it. I'm done. No hate on them. The team I like not even in it, so. But used to rag on them because of the fans, but I feel sorry for them actually. But it's just football, so it don't fucking matter. But at the end of the day, I saw them crying and looking sad. It's just crazy. But anyway, stay your ass out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. All right. Peace.